Welcome back to Let's Play The Punisher. We're finally on the verge of a meeting I've been looking forward to for some time, and a slaughter quite unlike anything we've seen before.
Another link in the Nucci drug operations. Drugs get packed into outgoing shipments and are sent to eager customers across the country. The Yakuza are gonna hit them tonight. I'm gonna hit them both.
Do you think we're finally going to find out that one guy's dark secret?
Lou?
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna be surprised about Lou's dark secret.
I was going to call him Donnie for some reason, I'm not quite sure why.
Maybe he'll be played by Donnie Wahlberg. That's a secret.
Don't even joke.
But it's a hell of a mouth-watering setup.
For the last time, where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about, I swear!
Then you have no use to us. Punisher!
Don't shoot me in the face.
I like how you can hear the flies buzzing around in the background.
Yeah, a lot of really interesting details throughout this level. Interesting and disgusting. This is a real gross, fucked up level.
Yeah.
And I love it for it.
Don't actually remember much about this level, but these couple of stages, they're basically a step away from being filler. Although this one is a bit better about it.
Yeah, I don't mind calling this one filler, but I really enjoy it nonetheless.
Oh.
What are the Yakuza looking for?
Why don't you ask him, dipshit? I got no idea. Talk to Lou, he'll know.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a special interrogation whatsoever, but it is.
Yay? I don't know, do they have a quota to fulfill?
It's very bizarre. We have no particular reason to need a health refill there, so that's not it.
No particular reason to shoot the cow either, but hey, since we're here,
Fuck that cow.
I'd rather not.
That hostage you can't save. They just kill him and throw him through the door. They prioritize the hostages too, so gotta kill them before they get them all.
There's already more hostages in this one stage than the last 4 or 5 combined.
Yeah, seriously, they're bringing them back with a vengeance. Hostages with a vengeance.
Stay here till the gunfire stops.
The only difference between letting them die and live is you get 200 points for letting them live.
Yay!
Exactly.
Is that one of those big meat cutty machines?
It looked kind of like a forklift. We're going to see a lot of meat cutting machines, though.
Yeah.
We won't hurt you.
See, I thought it was one of those big ones that you use for severing cow carcasses in half. Probably seen them in horror movies before.
Tell your boys to
Very well
back
could
off.
be. Now this is bizarre,
Screw you, dickhead.
because this, as far as I can understand it, is Lou.
It looks nothing like Lou.
He doesn't look a goddamn thing like Lou.
Doesn't have gigantic sideburns for one thing.
Yep, completely different eyebrows, facial structure, everything. But it's Lou.
I am very disappointed.
Likewise.
And we've got a truce.
Not only that, but he submitted to us.
I think I've seen that fanfic before.
Yep, now that we've choked the shit out of him, he is going to put the Nuccis on our team.
50 Shades of Lou.
Benny, the Punisher's here. He's gonna help us clean out these bastards.
Because there's absolutely no chance he'll perforate both of you.
I gotta help my boys out.
Now, as a matter of fact, if we do kill him, and only him, the rest of the Nuccis will somehow know, and will turn against us. But the other Nuccis we can kill as long as no other Nuccis see us.
Yeah, you're kind of not good at not shooting them in the head, are you?
Yeah, they're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Only one person walks away from a Punisher slaughter.
The hostages.
I mean, they can technically walk away.
Well, limp in some cases.
Now, the thing is, Lou is kind of a badass. He killed that Yakuza by himself.
Yeah, he's also the only guy who seems to be running around with a P90, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, he'll pick up the nearest gun, so you can sort of trick him into picking up a piece of shit. But he got a P90, so lucky him.
Yeah, let's just have him running around with probably one of the best guns for this section of the game.
Yeah, he's a smart one.
It's kind of interesting that the Nuchis kind of go for more traditional weapons while the Yakuza are running around with more, for want of a better term, high-tech weapons.
Yeah, they're definitely more into experimental stuff.
Yeah.
They're willing to take a risk to win the day.
Yeah, like the P90, the battle rifle,
Talk fast.
that sort of
I'll
thing.
get impatient.
Seems to pay off for them well enough.
I know nothing
Completely pointless, just a nice touch, I thought.
I got kids.
No, that's not going to save you.
So did I.
Not sure where that was from. It looks like a piece of cover art, or possibly something from a trading card, but...
Yeah, I've seen it before, but it's not from the Garth Ennis run, so I haven't read it.
Yeah. Some of the art is from earlier comics in the run.
Look at this guy's reaction.
Man, I thought I was dead meat.
Find a new job. This plant's closing.
Seems to have rickets, poor man.
Yeah, poor bastard. And these meat lockers are kind of weird locations. I tend to get blocked off.
So you're getting beaten by meat.
Indeed.
You knew that joke was coming in somewhere, viewer. Don't even deny it.
Well, we beat it back, and I don't know what the fuck happened out here, but everyone's dead.
Yeah, rip.
Yep. That's why I intentionally choked the shit out of Lou, so that he'd have low enough health to get killed by the Yakuza, because that's the only way he can die without you getting in trouble with the Nuchis.
Rest in peace.
Exactly. And second meat locker, same as the first, basically.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to navigate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Mythbusters or something do a segment on how many bullets it takes to penetrate a cow carcass?
Almost certainly.
Don't know why that sprang to mind, but you know.
Clearly we don't have enough bullets, because these things are completely impenetrable.
Yeah. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, the AK is extremely powerful. Almost as much as the M60, and it's much, much more accurate. With the ammo upgrade, it has 75, so pretty damn good. One of the best guns in the game if you can keep it full of ammo.
I think you have something to tell me.
Which we can't, because it doesn't appear natively in this level.
Most other stages, though.
Jigsaw sent us here to weaken Kingpin.
I think this is actually around about the part the AK starts getting phased out as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not really going to see it, because it's more of a Russian weapon. Russians don't really appear throughout the rest of the game.
Yep.
More of those high-tech guns we were talking about for the most part.
Mm.
We're going to have to switch to one soon, because we're almost out of AK. It's our last hostage.
Kind of a shame this game doesn't have a New Game Plus mode.
I mean, technically it does. You can level select whenever you want.
Yeah.
Stay here anyway.
I mean, it's not really in the traditional sense, which
Yeah.
I always thought was kind of a shame.
But our revolvers have a nice scope now. That's something.
Very confusing.
I want information.
And I got a flashback here, which then saved in a previous recording.
No more torture. Torture.
Missed again.
I couldn't deprive you of the torture flashback. As weird and incomprehensible as it was.
Yeah, that's definitely from the 80s and 90s run of The Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you which issue, but, you know,
Yeah.
you can recognize the art quite easily.
It looked like they were breaking Frank's hand in the picture.
Yeah.
But it was out of frame for some reason.
Comic censorship back in the 80s and 90s was weird. You could show as much blood as you wanted as long as it was black. So, like, you'd see Wolverine dripping with blood, but it looked more like he'd just gone running around in a, you know, big bowl of ink.
Then another scared hostage.
Yay! No, Frank broke his neck when he landed.
Yep. Tragic. A tragic end.
We all knew this story could only end one way. We just didn't expect it to be so Charlie Chaplin-esque.
You little prick! Suck on this! Shit! They got Ernie too! First bird, now Ernie. Those bastards are gonna pay.
It's a Sesame Street massacre.
And we're getting gay married next week as well.
Yeah, good. I think.
So the alliance actually goes from level to level, which is interesting.
Yes, which
think he has something
is a
to tell
problem
me.
if you kill that Lou lookalike.
See, yeah, this guy looks more like Lou.
Yeah. In fact, the Lou guy is that we see in the picture. That's a generic Nucci model. We're gonna see like half a dozen Lou's throughout the rest of the level.
So
Kingpin'll get you for this.
they used the right Lou, but for the right stage, but for the wrong Lou.
Yeah, and it's not like a random character model that shows up as Lou. It's intentional. Like that's always the guy who shows up there. I don't understand it. Oh, and here's the luckiest Yakuza in the entire world.
Okay, God, it's like that scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I drew a goddamn outline of him in the wall.
It's like dot to dot, except, you know, it's not tracing around a line around his corpse.
Yep. It's around this point that I lost faith in the P90. For some reason, putting a scope on it seems to have made it less accurate somehow. It has to be my imagination, but I
Yeah.
can't shake it.
I don't know, maybe you just got really unlucky with it this stage. Because I remember the P90 being really accurate later on.
Yeah, I was sniping with it the first time I got it.
Yeah.
Now I can't hit the
He has
broadside of a
something to tell
barn.
me.
You're dead, Punisher. Dead? I'm gonna kill you! I'm a vegetarian. This place makes me sick.
See, I'd just kill him on principle for that. Sorry, vegetarians, but you're wrong when it comes to meat. Unless it's a dietary or religious choice, in which case, more power to you.
Well, I'm a vegetarian. This place is a joy to me.
Vegetarian who likes incredibly gory games and movies.
Yeah.
Did not see that coming.
I defy expectations.
Only way to live.
Any last whoopsie?
At least you're not one of those darn pescatarians.
Yeah, I know where they live. I'm not saying you take any actions. I'm not saying you put a stone in a sling, but... no one gets that reference.
There's probably like 50 people just sitting there going, what the hell is so funny?
Someday you'll learn and you'll thank me.
Probably another 100 trying to work out what the hell a pescatarian is to begin with. When you do, press it into some almonds.
So this room is much, much harder than I made it look.
Yeah, this is one of those really annoying ones where there's like guys on 3 different levels all gunning for you at once.
Mm-hmm. And the enemies can almost always take waist-high cover, which you can't because you have to chase them around.
Yeah, and they're inevitably spread around, so you think you've cleared the area out, and then you get shot in the back of the face.
Yeah, exactly. You can really get fucked up here.
Yeah. I mean, you can quite easily just, like, see there, you know. You can always just gun through it and make for the exit, but
Yep.
why would you?
It's mostly through excessive preparation that I've managed to deal with it so handily.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the Punisher way. I've accidentally played the game the right way.
Failed so hard you just looped around to being right.
Stop there! Prepare to die!
Those guys can also be a major problem.
Yeah.
In fact, they're the exact reason that I brought the revolvers.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to argue when you've got a revolver in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they don't try, of course, but...
Yeah. All the in-level guns are not nearly accurate enough for head sniping, which you need to do against them.
Yeah.
Dead Nucci's in the closet.
There's a joke in there, but I'm not making it.
Thank you.
I just don't feel comfortable, I'm sorry.
I will kill you for that, Punisher!
Stone meat cutter.
It always happened to me!
Stay here.
Ah!
And this guy has a very special purpose.
I want information. Talk to me.
Stop it, you lunatic!
Well, this isn't gonna
This
end
will
well.
not make me talk.
Luckily, he's
The
fearless.
Nuchis are in decline. The eternal sun rises.
And the Yakuza falls.
Got his name. I'll just call him Chuck.
Oh, Frank.
And now we know how the sausage is made.
There's bones in the sausage. Wait, I think I've done that wrong. Shit.
Normally there is extra chunks spinning around in the blades, but they all fell through.
Ah,
Yeah.
this has been a very sad day. I demand you go back and play this stage properly.
I wouldn't mind going and juicing him again, but
Such an inappropriate term. Fantastic.
yes. This stage really brings out the biggest sadist in me. Like, it's close to a horror level.
Let's face
It's
it.
just so gruesome.
Let's face it. Any decently done Punisher story should be at least one part horror.
Oh, yeah. Now, at this point, we've done so much Nuchi killing that they just shoot us on sight. But it doesn't matter because they've lost so much ground that there's only like 2 or 3 per like 4 or 5 Yakuza. And they just get slaughtered.
Yeah.
They're of no help at this point.
I mean, you can. Ooh, 665. Nice. You can theoretically wait for them to thin the numbers out between them, but you know they're such bad shots. It's basically pointless.
Exactly. I've never seen a Yakuza in this room kill, or rather a Nuchi in this room kill a Yakuza.
Yeah. And by the time basically the most you can hope for is that they wear each other down a little bit. But again, just the infighting in here, it's not exactly Doom level infighting.
Not at all.
So you can kind of hope that they wear each other down a little bit before you come out and pop them all in the face.
Yep. P90's gonna fail me again.
Yeah, that went off at like a 25-degree angle. I'm quite impressed.
Yep. It's really the worst spread you can possibly get with a P90 that I've gotten throughout this level.
Yeah, as I said, I remember it being a lot more accurate in the last stage. It was pretty decent as well.
Yep.
Just here it's acting more like the spread gun from Contra.
Yep. It just doesn't want to fight its own Yakuza for some reason.
No, I must not be turned against my own masters.
And finally, it's playing ball with this. Which is good. It's going to be our main weapon for the rest of the stage.
Yeah. It's also going to be one of the major workhorses for the rest of the game, full stop.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that Yakuza seemed to be being possessed by Agent Smith from The Matrix. Because we have to include a couple of references that people get.
Fine, I'll allow it. And, of course, special interrogation back here. I'm salivating.
The interrogations for this stage are actually kind of,
Where can I find more weapons?
well,
Flattering, in this case.
one way to put it.
Loading dock, open trailer, secret door.
I think flattening was the word you were looking for, but...
Almost enough to turn someone vegetarian.
God damn it, Frank.
See, now Frank's on my side. And that guy turned into Frank's.
See, for a minute there, it looked like the machine was pooping.
Yes, it did.
But I was going to say, for a stage that is, to all intents and purposes, filler, the special executions in this are really quite inventive.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, really good filler. This is one of my favorite levels.
Yeah, I think this is one of those times where they were like, wouldn't it be really cool if we had this kind of execution? And then built a whole stage around it just so they could get away with it.
Yeah. They're like, we haven't fulfilled our sadism quota for this game.
So, like, meatpacking plan.
That'll do it. Thanks, Bob. Now get back in your straitjacket.
And then Bob got extra pudding that day, and it was the best weekend ever.
I think this is our last time that has Nucci and Yakuza infighting, and it's literally one Nucci versus an entire wave of Yakuza.
Yeah. To be honest, at this point, it's amazing there's any Nucci's left.
Exactly. I mean, they own the place, but the Yakuza hit him hard.
See, that's Lou.
Talk to me.
Yeah, this is literally Lou. The first of many Lou's we'll be seeing.
Drugs. Ship him out in the meat. Let me go.
Oh well.
And we've got another special interrogation because they just can't get enough here.
Is this one actually going to be useful now?
No, not in the least.
Well, at least they're not changing that much.
Why is the Eternal Sun
The
here?
last one was actually kind of useful.
I will die before I
We'll see the results in a moment. This one, not so
only
much.
follow orders. Taking over drug processing operation. All I know.
Well, that was pointless.
Yep.
Ah, he turned them into balloon animals.
Have to find the Nucci drug lab.
Mummified the poor bastard.
Roy Orbison would be proud.
I get that reference too.
Depressing, isn't it?
You're really playing to the podcast crowd this episode.
And again, 50 people just going, what the hell? And one guy's just like, ha ha! I get that reference.
Yep.
And if you do get that reference, don't bother telling us because we don't really care. What, were you expecting a prize or something? Fuck off.
I'll let you be antagonizing one more time, and go.
I hate Nintendo games.
That'll do it.
Now we've just lost all our viewers.
Speaking of shitty cash-in games,
Oh.
did you know that this is not the most recent Punisher adaptation video game?
Yeah, there was sort of a 4-player thing that was on Xbox Live and PSN. Never played it myself.
I believe PSN only.
Was it?
I think so. That's what my research showed me.
Huh. Could have sworn it was on Xbox Live as well, but
Could have been, but currently it's on absolutely nothing. It's unavailable on all systems forever.
yeah. From what I gather, it was sort of like a top-down shooter thing, wasn't it? Twin-stick shooter.
First-person shooter.
Huh. Must have been thinking of something else then.
It was a deathmatch thing. You could play as any of a variety of characters from the Ennis run of the Punisher.
Yeah.
Some of them were pretty cool. Like you could play as Microchip,
You
Barracuda,
live long enough to find it.
Jenny Cesare.
Yeah, it's a game that I'm aware of, but I've just never actually seen anything about it. From what I gather, it just really wasn't that popular.
Yeah, it came out like 6 months after the Punisher Warzone movie, so it was pretty much a cash-in on that supposed success. What little there was of it.
Yeah. I mean, the film didn't exactly rate well.
Nah, not really. But they struck while the iron was hot, just like they did with this game.
Yeah. Only difference was this was, you know, a real love letter to the series and the fans.
Yeah, and Punisher No Mercy was just fan service of a very low sort.
But not the good kind like what you'd want.
Exactly. And it was delisted after 2 years, never to be seen again.
I would laugh harder, but then again, a lot of the Marvel games have been delisted due to the makers losing the rights to it. I think at the moment you can't buy the Marvel vs. Capcom games, or at least Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and the DLC. For whatever reason. I'm not sure if that was ever actually explained, but it was really weird. Just for some reason, all the DLC for it vanished.
I think you have something.
Well, I say all, I mean both of it.
Costume packs, I bet.
2 DLC characters and a bunch of costumes.
Ah.
All of which was included in Ultimate anyway. I think Ultimate had 2 DLC characters as well. That might be what I'm thinking of. I got them just because I missed out with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. DLC for that hasn't been available since about 2009, I think. And it's, you know, like, extra characters and so on. Which is the kind of thing for a game like that you really want.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's weird. Copyright laws with digital content
Yeah,
can make games suddenly disappear forever.
pretty
You
much.
have something to tell me.
By the way, here's
I don't
Lou.
know nothing.
With the old baboon.
Again.
Through worse.
Said I recognize that smell.
Drugs. Ship him out in the meat. Let me go.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Fake Lou the Third.
So his dark secret was he's been cloning himself all this time?
Yeah, looks like it.
And the clones have been getting balder and balder with every incarnation? That's some serious clone degeneration right there. Also, kind of, am I the only one who finds it funny that the toilets in the meatpacking plant have disabled access? Like, you know, kudos for being so forward-thinking, but that's a weird thing to prioritize.
Yeah, that is true. I wouldn't think the Nucci's would really,
Talk to me.
you know, let any handicapped people into their inner sanctum of drug dealing. Because that's where we are now. This is unofficial.
Yeah, frankly, I'm amazed that the railings and catwalks have, you know, sidings at all. Like, anyone falls into the meatpacking plant, oh, well, that's saved an extra $20. Raw materials, you know? Fuck them.
Exactly. Oh, and that guy we just interrogated mentioned Lou. So, apparently no one knows Lou's dead. Or if he's dead, maybe that wasn't Lou in the beginning. It's a mystery. It's the Lou mystery.
All the world is
I
Lou.
want information.
We should just ask this guy, which way is the Lou?
It's always been Lou. Oh wait, that's another weird reference. Never
I
mind.
ain't got nothing. After seeing this place, I ain't never eaten meat again.
And we recruited one more vegetarian.
Time to shut down, boys.
There's no more boys left to talk to. And no cutscenes, just an unceremonious end.
Yeah, that's... You can really tell that this was sort of like, we need another stage.
Yeah.
Oh, Stark Towers, though. That's fun.
Are there any Starks you know of in the Marvel Universe? You're the expert.
There was, Stark Naked. He came around when, Stan Lee started trying out acid for the first time. It's not really so much a character as it is, him tracing over pictures he took of himself during the 60s. Not to scale, I should point out.
Where's the game of that?
Adults only. The key. You can't really buy it on Steam, sadly.
Oh well. It's those damn licensing issues.
And the fact that they couldn't afford to put all the polygons on Stark's... Well, anyway. Has that guy pissed himself and it's just running it down on his face? It looks like it is.
We'll have to find what book it's from.
Definitely not Welcome Back, Frank.
Nope.
Steve Dillon has a particular style you learn to recognize a mile off.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Lou,
Apparently Lou's dead.
the terror of Lou has finally been silenced.
Very unceremonious. All those stages worth of setup and nothing.
Man, they really dropped the ball on the Lou Enigma.
Yep.
Lou Enigma.
Next time, much better payoff. Don't even dare portmanteau that.